As you can see here, I've put the rubber grommet on the top of the piston. You can see there's a slotted section where the rubber grommet sits in, the seal. Now remember, it's very important that you put all of these seals in correctly. You've got to go and check them to make sure that they're all in place correctly. So if it's not, it could give you troubles. You verify the whole rubber seal all the way around. Just squash it in with your thumb. There's two ways you can do that. I tried to put this piston in the other way and I had a lot of trouble with it. I need the brake fluid. And again, when you're putting this piston in, you want to coat it with brake fluid. So just put a little drip on the top of it, on top of the piston. And then just slide your finger around the top and it will coat down the sides and the walls of the piston. And then just smear it around. All the way around the piston. This is going to give you your lubrication when you're putting it in the cylinder. Then turn it back upside down and slide it in. Just sit it on top in its position. Just got to clean my hands here. Alright, so this is not an easy job. I've never done this before. And I'm quite sure I don't think I'll do it again. It's something that I really wouldn't like to be messing with that much. Now, when you put your piston in, make sure it's lined up. And you just got to put slight pressure on it and make sure it goes in correctly. Now you should be able to slide it down as far as you possibly can with your hands. I had a lot of trouble with the first caliper. What I had to do was grab my old handy wire brush, put it across the top of there like that. And really pull it down. If you've got a G-clamp, it's probably easier. You can just put the wire brush here. Because I painted them, it was a little bit different. You put your G-clamp across the top on the base here and just wind it down. It'll pull the piston in. You can do it by hand. You should be able to move it by hand. Which doesn't seem to want to move much more, so do it the other way. Because I don't have a G-clamp, I'm sitting here on my lounge inside, because it is 12 o'clock at night, and I was supposed to have these in. I was supposed to have these in yesterday, and I spent 12 hours working on my computer because I have a problem with the computer. So no better time than the present to try and do this. I'm having a little bit of trouble right now getting the piston down, so what I'm going to do is turn the camera off and try and see if I can get it in.